I want y'all to get over there, family, to Patreon. We just came off with a fire presentation. Man, we stacking it up over there. We got a place for you. You need to get over there, become a patron today. We got 24-hour live streams on both pages. General Seti, Sarah Susan Seti. We got a hella fire holiday Holocaust live stream with different presentations on both pages. They off the chain. Check them out, family. KingSeti.com, online marketplace. We got that for you. All the SETI products, DVDs, T-shirts, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry. And family, make sure you just get a video a thumbs up, like it because you'll love it. Share it with your family and friends and comment. Don't say nothing stupid because you will get banned. You be banned, family. Oh man, we got to keep the pressure on the naysayers out there, about what's going on out, between FBA, Pan-Africanism, which is really nothing, a goddamn straw man argument, niggas just creating arguments, knowing good and goddamn well they can't verify not a goddamn thing, just keeping a conversation going on, get them some goddamn views and shit, but ain't gonna solve shit because what they talking about is fucking fake. Is fucking fake. You see what I'm saying? Got people's out here, thinking, saying that Pan-Africanism is a scam and all of this shit, and can't find two motherfuckers actively talking about going back to Africa. I'm waiting on you motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Anybody, anywhere, go in your neighborhood and let us know from somebody you talking to in your neighborhood, in the city in which you live in, that's actively planning to go back to Africa. You can't even find one. So what the fuck is we talking about? What the fuck is we talking about? I'm just asking y'all this shit, man. I want y'all to, know when a motherfucking scam is being run on your ass right now. This is a psyop. You know what I'm saying? To make you think that what Pan-Africanism then fed these niggas. You see what I'm saying? Then fed them all. Every motherfucker in the conscious community been fed by the Pan-African, every last one of them. Every last one of them. You think about, outside of going, because they always talking about, going back home to Africa or going back to Africa as if that's the only, accomplishment or any ideology that the Pan-African community has blessed the black community with. Majority of this health shit come out the Pan-African community. The majority of the health shit, it wasn't on an escalated level. Yes, it was some, but on an escalated level where the health shit is popping off right now, it is the Pan-African community that popped that off on the escalated level. No other community, not one of them. You see what I'm saying? Not one of them. The Nation of Islam had the goddamn eat to live, but it ain't on where it is today. You see what the motherfucking green juice and motherfucking vegetarians and shit on the escalated level. God damn it, the Pan-African community brought that. You see these niggas twisting their heads up. The Pan-African community brought that on the escalated level. Every fucking thing these niggas doing right now, the research, regardless to what topics you dealing with, the fucking research, the Pan-African community, you understand, taught these niggas how to do research on the escalated level. You see, now these niggas sitting out here creating these straw man arguments and shit about, Pan-African. You can't find one nigga that can even afford, them niggas ain't even got bus fare to get downtown, and a motherfucker talking about going back to Africa. And half of you motherfuckers late to your job. You can't even get to your motherfucking job on time. And you talking about going to Africa, and then sitting up here talking about, they arguing with niggas online about uniting with some niggas in Africa. Them niggas in Africa is still trying to, the motherfucker can't get to the next village. You see what I'm saying? How he gonna get over here? You see, can't even get to the next goddamn village. How he gonna get over here? So y'all creating a fucking a fake ass argument to divert from the fact that y'all really love crackers. That's really what it is. You see what I'm saying? What they hate about the Pan-African community, that they open up a can of kick ass on white Jesus, white Mohammed. You see what I'm saying? Who brought that to the world? Who brought it to the world? Who brought it to the world? Explain that to me. It sure wasn't the Nation of Islam, because they still got a fraud Muhammad. So it damn sure wasn't them. Who exposed the Serapis? Was it Walter Williams? Was it Dr. Ben? Who was it? You see what I'm saying? I know they did, but Nation of Islam didn't believe it. You see what I'm saying? They didn't believe it because they got fraud Muhammad. So they another bunch of confused niggas. You see what I'm saying? They're another bunch of confused niggas. And so a lot of these niggas out here got Becky and Billy. That's really what it is. And I knew y'all know this to be true. A lot of them FBA niggas is sideways. And so to be able to justify being with a lot of them Neanderthals that they engage with, you see what I'm saying? They need to get to paying that, because we be on their ass about that. We black power. We black divinity. See, that's one thing clearly about us, that, we about black divinity. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm about. You see what I'm saying? Now you can get what's up, and I can tell you straight up, it's some of these niggas in the comedic shit. They ain't black power. See, you see what I'm saying? They ain't black power when they start focusing too much on that damn metal natter, and they don't focus on black divinity. So I'm going on with them niggas. Be right there with Becky and Billy. That's what they doing. They be right there, talking to Medu Natter with them and shit. That's why they could have, they get on. You could tell them, because they'll have white boys on they damn they little blogs and shit and podcast. Ain't gonna be with me. If they gonna be on my shit, we gonna be beefing over some information. You ain't coming on my shit, and we gonna be, no, you gonna get your feeling hurt. You come on my shit. They be on there kicking it and, drinking, lattes with them and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Getting them a little, getting them a green, sitting up there with green juicing and shit with them and shit. No, I ain't gonna, so that's really what it's about. A lot of them are mad because we didn't expose that Neanderthal, which they got a love in their heart for that Neanderthal. Do you feel what I'm saying? So they keep arguing about it. I mean, you arguing with some damn Africans online, and that just show you that you can't focus on nothing that's really plaguing our people. You see? Yeah. What's this? Where we going? If we got somebody in there? Yeah, let me see if I see somebody. Yeah, and you know what? And I'm looking at where, let me see if I can. Okay, let me see. Okay, FBA is not a bloodline. FBA is simply a semantic variation of the term African American. And I agree with that. I agree with that because technically, I understand the legalities in what they trying to do. You see, I understand the legalities in that. But, the term foundational clarified that. You see, clarified that. You see, foundational. It could have been foundational African American. You see what I'm saying? That's key. That's why I say it's a straw man argument. Motherfucker just didn't want to be African. And the reason why they don't want to be African, because they associate that with the Pan-African community. And we get down on all that white worship. We get down on white Jesus, white Muhammad, all of that European superiority shit. And you could go right over there and look right in their camp and see some of the most high up niggas in the FBA is over there with them hairy backed Neanderthal. So they quick to go get the African flip-flop nigga, knowing he ain't got no power. He ain't coming to America on no escalated level. You go get him and let him see. This is a collusion. This is a collusion because when you start talking about Pan-Africanism, you talking about a higher ideal. And it don't, and regardless, when you deal with higher ideals, even when you dealing with a lot of occult shit, most of them occult organizations are for a small few. You see what I'm saying? They don't let no whole lot of masses because the masses is asses anyway. They ain't gonna, when it come to knowledge, the masses are worldly. You see what I'm saying? They gonna go with pop culture. They gonna go with the popular culture. So you're not gonna get the popular culture to go along with none of the, what you call, higher ideals that require motherfucker to study and, you know what I'm saying, dig deep into themselves. Most people gonna live in the world. And so that's why I know niggas is just creating some bullshit ass argument because, you know what I'm saying? These niggas might be CIA as far as I'm concerned because you should know this shit. You should know that ain't nobody going. And so I clarified what Africanism is, or as I refer to it as GAS, Global African Supremacy, that everybody deal with their own nationality and sovereignty. That's what we didn't clarify that. And the reality is that's the way it's happening anyway. You see what I'm saying? When you talk about Pan-Africanism today, most people just studying. That's all they doing. They reading their books. They might, get their natural hairdo. You see, they might wear clothing, and everybody don't wear the dashiki. Some people just rock the regular clothes, put some African symbols on it. You see what I'm saying? Get them some necklaces. A lot of people making their own necklaces and jewelry and shit of that nature. That's what they doing. So most people is not going back to no motherfucking Africa. If they do, majority of people in the Pan-African community today, they just thinking about taking trips. I'm going to Kemet. I'm going to Ethiopia. I'm going to Ghana. I'm going to Nigeria or whatever they're going, but they taking trips. Nobody but a small few is actively trying to move back to Africa. And I'm not knocking nobody if they do, but it's a small number. So, when you think about the Pan-African community, it is a very small community. If you can find 20,000, and I'm just being real, 20,000 people that are really down with Pan-Africanism in the United States, God damn it, you can win a prize. If you can find 20,000, and if you can find 1,000 that's actively talking about moving back to Africa, God damn it, you can motherfucker put $1 million out there. You can win that $1 million if you can find 1,000 motherfuckers that actively. You gonna have to search. That's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Because like I say, when I was in Detroit, I was the only motherfucker talking about, and my niggas will tell you, they wasn't on that. Wasn't no niggas talking about no Pan-Africanism. It was a small group. You had to get motherfuckers to come from all over the country to one place to get and it was some people there. It would be some people there for Dr. They would pack the house, but still at the same damn time, compared to the greater community of people, the black community in America, man, the Pan-African community is minute. So why is people making it seem like that this is some type of threat to the black community when damn near 97% of the black community is into popular culture? 97% of black America is Christians. Period. What the fuck is y'all niggas talking about? This is some bullshit. You see, I waited, long enough to expose niggas. The reality is, and like I said, they didn't even have to take African out to get the same legalities. They could have just said we're foundational African Americans. It would have rendered the same legalities. You see, foundational meaning from 1776 to the 1950s, because they didn't even start letting Africans come into America, even the Caribbeans, into 1965. So I mean, you talking about from and even though I say 17, because you niggas want to be American. So I don't want to hear no motherfucker talking about before America, because it's foundational black American. They ain't trying to go before America. Okay, you got some people out there that's pushing indigenous, but that seems to be a different group. They're saying they indigenous. They're going before the American shit. But the foundational black Americans are standing within the construct of America. So that started in 1776. But they didn't let black people become citizens until 1866. So you talking about, damn, you only been a goddamn citizen for about 100 and some motherfucking years. You ain't been a citizen but 100 and some motherfucking years. So you want to be, but like I said, you could have rendered the same legalities if just using foundational African American. But the fact is, they did not want to be African. Yeah, they did not want to be African. So let's deal with that. Let's deal with, and now they going to get these flip-flop wearing niggas that are not into Pan-Africanism. They no different than these niggas over here. The majority of niggas in America, even though they might not go to church, 97% of niggas in America are Christian. They're not Pan-Africanists. So where's the bigger issue at? Is it the black church or Pan-African? Why is these niggas keep bringing up niggas over and let's unite? And I see niggas, because they just come on the live stream, and I see niggas, and they go over there and say let's unite and this, that, and niggas say, nah, we don't want to unite with y'all, we gonna unite. Nigga, ain't neither one of y'all niggas gonna leave up out of the motherfucking block you own right now. Them niggas in Africa is on the computer talking shit. They not coming over here in no mass numbers, and niggas over here are not going to Africa in no mass numbers. You see small groups of niggas. So all this shit talking about unite, yeah, you might unite on the goddamn computer, but you niggas is not leaving where the city and state and nation in which you live. 98, 99% of niggas are not going nowhere. So let's cut the bullshit. Let's cut the fucking bullshit. Period. This is some bullshit. So the real fight is the preacher man that they don't want to talk about. See, but they don't want to hit on that because a lot of these niggas got Becky and Billy in they camp. You see, they don't want to, you understand? They got Becky and Billy in they camp and they confused. You see, because we talk about their ass and they in cahoots with them. So anytime a motherfucker put up the red, black, and the red, white, and blue, and all the shit that they done to us, you mean to tell me a nigga with flip-flops on is more threat than the United States government and these senators and these racist ass white elites that own all the businesses in this motherfucker? You see what I'm saying? So these niggas is more a threat than that. And they've been doing it since we've been over here. And they have not relinquished, you see, the assault on our people at no time. They've been steady doing the same shit since we got over here. So y'all niggas love that beast. That's really what it is. And when I see a nigga, and if a motherfucker asks me, and I motherfucker you, that's why when you look on the back of my goddamn, you see the red, black, and green with the stripes and the stars. You see what I'm saying? I'm at least rock the red, black, and green. Them niggas won't even do that. And we do that. You see that shit out. So when motherfuckers say we don't represent, nigga, we represent more than y'all. At least we turn our damn flag red, black, and green. You see what I'm saying? With the stars and stripes. Y'all niggas don't even do that. Y'all put the red, white, and blue on the motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Y'all got the same goddamn flag as y'all damn enemy. That's like when Malcolm X said, you he say the white man putting the noose on your neck. He calling for God and he's stringing your ass up and you calling for God. Y'all calling for the same goddamn God. You see what I'm saying? He's stringing your ass up, pulling you up on the rope. He calling for God, and you getting strung up on the rope, and you calling for the same God as he calling for. What kind of goddamn confusion is that? You see, y'all niggas is in, y'all niggas is this shit is crazy, and so they ain't talking about nothing. They talking about uniting with motherfuckers that's not coming. They ain't going over there, and they know they. So what is they arguing about? Why is they wasting so much time arguing about some shit that's not happening? You see what I'm saying? That's not happening. Well, they ain't African. They ain't African. Yeah, they ain't African. Yeah, I know why. We seen that little hobbit. We seen that little hobbit. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got to keep, motherfuckers say take off the gloves. I ain't gonna take off the gloves yet. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, we seen the little hobbit over there looking like Gollum and shit off Lord of the Rings. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. We know what it is, but see, that show you something that they can convene with the Neanderthal, but they can't convene with the African. As nasty as they been to our people, and see, and so you already know what's going on with that. You see what I'm saying? But I'm ready at any given time, nigga. When I take, it's gonna be, nigga, it's gonna be an ether. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be scorched earth. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be scorched earth. I'm not leaving nothing standing. I'm gonna burn every motherfucking thing down. You see what I'm saying? Because this shit has got to stop. This shit has got to stop. And that's real talk. Y'all don't play off into that shit. I'm just being real. It's crazy and shit. They creating these fake ass beats. But that's just like what the CIA is doing with these gangs. Keep pushing dope in and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Give one gang some dope. You understand? Give the other one some guns and shit and all of that shit. Keep niggas warned on the street. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same shit. This is just intellectual poison, intellectual dope. You understand? To keep niggas out here beefing and shit. You know, them nothing ass niggas and these nothing niggas ass niggas over here is nothing ass niggas over there, is nothing ass niggas over here, and they are colluding and they're wasting their fucking time because it's 1,001 motherfuckers that's making moves, ain't listening to a motherfucking thing that they talking about. They ain't even concerned about what they ain't even watch, and they making moves, and they are not concerned about nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but at the same time, we cannot see that's a straw man argument. That's a straw man argument. Ain't nobody coming over here. We delineated, we already delineated. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, we've been delineated. They just started letting Africans over this motherfucker in 1965. What the fuck is we talking about? We've been delineated long time ago. I mean, goddamn. You see what I'm saying? It's by nature to delineate. It ain't no like, oh, like y'all act like we was all together. We ain't never been together. That's a straw man argument. They tribal. No, nigga, we tribal. What niggas you know more tribal than niggas over here? That's a straw man argument, man. I can't go for that. That's a straw man argument. Niggas over here just as tribal as and motherfuckers all over the world is tribal. I mean, goddamn, niggas is motherfucking Arabs is tribal. Europeans is tribal right now. Look at what's going on in fucking Ukraine. They tribal. Everybody on the fucking planet is fucking tribal. I mean, goddamn. You gonna delineate, quit asking the white man for money and then just go for broke then. If you're gonna why delineate just with the African, delineate with every goddamn body then. You see what I'm saying? You want to delineate against the fucking shoot flip flop nigga, but you don't want to delineate from the European because you trying to beg him for the money. So you ain't gonna delineate from America. You gonna be foundational Black American. You see what I'm saying? Calling yourself American does not negate the fact that he owe you. It don't negate the fact that he owe you. So you ain't got to take his last name to get your paper. Why people ain't delineating against the goddamn Caucasian? You see what I'm saying? Delineating against a flip-flop wearing ass nigga in Africa ain't gonna get you no money, no quicker. You can delineate and have all the movements of delineation. It ain't gonna get you no money, no quicker. And I can tell you that. So that's straw man. Just turn around, look the beast in his eye and deal with it. I mean, at the end of the day, that's really what it boiled down to. Look the beast in his eye, deal with him. That goddamn it, that's gonna cure damn near 99% of any problem that you got. When you deal with that beast, you gonna cure every fucking problem that you got. Long as you divert and you starting a movement that don't mean shit. Cause you gonna delineate and then you gonna turn around. He say, nigga, I ain't got shit for you. That European gonna turn around and say, nigga, get out my face. Nigga, you ain't got it by now. You ain't got the message, nigga. You ain't getting shit. You see what I'm saying? That's what he gonna tell you. Nigga, get your ass out. Yeah, I mean, goddamn, it been 300 years. Nigga, you ain't got paid yet. What is that telling you, nigga? What is that telling you? They don't want to deal with the beast. They don't want to deal with the church. They've been robbing niggas for the last 100 years, 200 years. Don't want to delineate from the Arab. They go down to the Arab store every damn day buying blunts and liquor and 40s and hot Cheetos. You see what I'm saying? The Arab even be selling drug paraphernalia in the goddamn gas station. Man, fuck them. They even be selling drug paraphernalia in the goddamn gas stations, nigga. The goddamn, you understand what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. You can walk right in there and get all your motherfucking paraphernalia, nigga. Word up. Word the fuck up. Niggas don't say shit about that. You don't delineate on the Arab, and he got a stronghold in your community right now. Man, goddamn, man. Delineating from the goddamn Arab is a power move. You gonna get money from that. You ain't getting no money because you delineating from a motherfucker with flip-flops on. What the fuck is that gonna do? Oh, I'm delineating that nigga over there in the goddamn Congo some goddamn where. He not coming over here. Y'all niggas got fake beefs on the internet, nigga. Y'all niggas, it ain't the flip-flop nigga that got, yeah, they got a couple hair braiding shops and shit like that. But they ain't got the power the Arab got. Niggas didn't took treasure chests to the Arabs in Detroit. They done built Dearborn up. It's the Mecca of the West. You understand what I'm saying? Dearborn, Michigan is the Mecca of the West. They building the biggest mosque in the Western world, right there in Dearborn. The biggest mosque in the Western world, right there in Dearborn, turning it into an Arab capital off the backs of Detroit, blacks in Detroit. So if you want to delineate it from that Arab, I guarantee you, you're going to get paid immediately. You're going to get paid immediately when you you can delineate from that flip-flop wearing ass nigga in Africa, you ain't going to get $1. Because it's a straw man argument. He's really no threat. He's really no threat. I tell you what, he ain't going to get no gas stations and no liquor store. What he going to get? What he gonna get? He gonna be selling little trinkets and shit. He ain't about to, the Arab ain't gonna let him get no goddamn gas station or no liquor stores. They ain't about to get that. They ain't about to get that. And they probably scared to come around that Arab because they know the Arab gonna treat their ass worse than they treat black Americans. So they most definitely don't want to go around them goddamn Arabs. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just kicking real facts. I'm just kicking real facts. Make major moves, dog. Quit falling for this straw man bullshit. And niggas talking about delineating, they can't even, I mean, goddamn, when y'all gonna get these niggas under control over here? That's killing all our women and killing all our babies and killing all our elders every day. Every time we turn on the goddamn news, these niggas over here killing their own people. On an escalated level. They killing babies, they killing women, they killing elders. You understand what I'm saying? All these drive-bys and shit where they shooting up innocent ass people. That's where it count. Niggas ain't ready to suit up and boot up on that, but they ready to argue with some flip-flop wearing ass niggas all day. Man, I ain't got time for that bullshit. That shit fake to me. That shit fake. That's fake shit to me. I understand what we doing, but that don't take long. Niggas know who from this motherfucker. Straight up. Get the legalities together and move the fuck on. That don't take much. Whether you want to say foundational black Americans, whether you want to say foundational African American, that don't take long. Ain't nobody really kicking it with each other like that. That's not major. Shit, you can't even get niggas on the east side of Detroit, goddammit, to hang with some niggas on west side. I ain't gonna say it's that tribal. You understand what I'm saying? But shit, niggas on the east side, it took a long time for niggas to get on, you know, for me. It was just the fact that I didn't even have no reason to go on the west side of Detroit. Niggas used to be saying, oh, the east side, the west side. Man, then when I started kicking it, it was a lot of cool ass niggas on the west side. I said, well, what is all this fake ass shit? Niggas talking about the east side and the west side. Ain't no motherfucking, a lot of that shit be hyped up. And niggas that don't know just fall into it and believe it without it actually being, you know, what people say it is. And you got to see shit for yourself and quit following behind a whole lot of niggas. It don't take, until they legalize the term. I understand what motherfuckers saying. We foundation and this, that, and the third, but make it legal. Okay? Until you take it to court. Make it legal. Get some rules and regulations. Make it legal. And until it's legal, you niggas just talking. I understand what you're saying. Make it legal. Get some status for foundation. Get some legal status for foundational black Americans. That's what you need to be focusing on. That'll kill all delineating. What is that? Is that, you know, that's another straw man movement. Because until you legalize it, you see what I'm saying? Legalize it. Okay? Make clarity. Because they have, like, when they say black, they'll say black and then they'll say non-Hispanic or white non-Hispanic. You see what I'm saying? They got boxes in there. Get some legality for that shit. It'll be on the census. That's good. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Other than that, that kills all that. That killed all that. Fuck this. You talking about that's automatic delineation. You see what I'm saying? That kills all that. You ain't got to argue about it no more. And once you do that, Your babies is still being killed in the street after you get that on the census, and you think your baby's still being killed in the street, your women still being killed in the street, your elders still being killed. FBA is mainly killing each other, beefing with each other. I mean, the problems is still there. So you know what I'm saying. Focus on what really need, you understand, to be dealt with, and quit focusing on that fake shit. I believe it. I hope so, man. Let me drop something in here right quick, man. Let me drop something in here right quick. Y'all make sure y'all get over there to that 24-hour live stream, because we got that fire out there, man. Especially on that goddamn holiday shit. But y'all still, and to all my family out there, listen, ain't no group all united. Y'all niggas got some coons out there, my nigga. Hear me out. Y'all niggas got some coons. Shit, nigga. Quit. Y'all just want it. Yeah. 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 I don't know. I'm about black power. Shit. You understand what I'm saying? You gonna be black. Be black power. Y'all got some motherfucking coons. Shit. Y'all gonna deal? Y'all gonna, what y'all gonna do about them coon niggas? Shit. Please explain that to me. Y'all got to do something about them. Get that goddamn white Jesus off your wall. Man, get that motherfucking white Jesus. I ain't even paying no attention. I already know. Y'all niggas tripping. Y'all got some coons out there, my nigga. Real talk. You understand? Let me drop this in here, man. Yeah. Niggas want to delineate. They want to delineate from the flip, but they believe in white Jesus from Bethlehem. Want to talk about Marcus Garvey, but don't want to talk about white Jesus. You understand? Don't want to talk about white Muhammad. You see what I'm saying? Some of these niggas is rosters. They believe in Haile Selassie from Ethiopia is God return and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of hypocrisy in that shit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you're gonna kick out Marcus Garvey, kick out white Jesus. So I don't believe you. I don't believe you. That proves to be, man, that the white man get a pass in the FBA, y'all. The white man get a pass. Y'all know there's some coons in that shit, man. And I want y'all to address that shit. Don't step to me, nigga, because I'm the sword, nigga. I'm not listening. Y'all, that's some bullshit. You see what I'm saying? It's heavy coonderia in there, man. You see what I'm saying? It is, and and if you out there, nigga, and you rock with the general, nigga, if you got, at least if you gonna put the stars and stripe flag up there, at least make it red, black, and green. You understand what I'm saying? That's called evolve. And I understand y'all didn't want it, but nigga, they created the red, black, and green stars and stripes so you niggas could rock it. Y'all want the red, white, and blue one, man. Wow, y'all niggas tripping. Y'all niggas tripping. Oh my God, these niggas don't want the red, black, and green stars and stripes. They want the red, white, and blue. Wow. And soon as they see them red, white, and blue lights in the back of their motherfucking window, niggas sweating. Motherfucker damn near pass out. Pass out when they see them goddamn lights in the back of their motherfucking car. Knowing, nigga, they ain't got no love for you. And he pull up with the red, white, and blue. And that's what you niggas, y'all niggas need to straighten that shit out. For real. Y'all niggas tripping. Y'all niggas tripping with that bullshit. Real talk. Real talk. Nigga. Nigga. Not me. You understand? I understand the legality part, but all that other extra shit that y'all niggas got going on, man, nigga, reconnect. Y'all done disconnected from that potency, trying to run, nigga, and trying to make a false allegations and shit, and go get some and colluding with some nothing ass niggas on the other side that ain't gonna do shit, just like a lot of these niggas over here ain't gonna do shit. Y'all cutting yourself off from that potency. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, family, I'm about to get over here. Get over there to Patreon, man. Memberships. I just dropped a couple membership videos. That shit fire. You see what I'm saying? Both on General Seti, Cyrock Susan Seti. I dropped some fire on Patreon. All that shit is flame. You feel me? 24-hour live stream. I'm going over here on Cyrock. Am I on Cyrock? I'm on Cyrock. Well, I'm going over here on the General, and I'm going to make some noise over there, too. So if y'all want to come over, you understand what I'm saying? Just don't bring no red, white, and blue to my motherfucking party. You see what I'm saying? You could be foundational black. You would just say foundational black. You see what I'm saying? Just don't bring no red, white, and blue to the party. You feel what I'm saying? For real. All right. See you soon, family. Black Power.